The 10 most overlooked things that sellers forget to do when preparing their home for photos.
Coming up next on Real Estate Dirt. And your threshold for awful is not very big.
Man, you people don't even understand. Getting to this point where we could do this video for you has been nothing short of arduous. It's just been like, I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah, some of us have higher pain thresholds than others. Tenacity.
I have tone-nacity.
It's obviously not as good as my tenacity. Because you're looking to give up way too soon. Just letting you know.
If you have tenacity, then I have 11 acity. 10, 11. What are we talking about?
All right, so you can take, of course, you need photos of your house to put on the market. However, we see a lot of mistakes. Whether it's your agent that doesn't know to tell you or won't tell you, we don't know. But here are the top 10 things that are overlooked when you're getting your house ready for sale. And then it shows up in the pictures and it's not so great.
And you're wondering why it's not selling.
Yeah, pictures will make or break you. This is the truth. Number 1, you have your car in the driveway.
Oh.
Drives me crazy.
So I'm a big garage person. I like to have my garage organized. And when you have a car or multiple cars in the driveway, all that says is that you have too much stuff in the house. You have too much stuff in the garage. I can't stand it. Pet peeve. Personal pet peeve.
So please, your cars should not be in the driveway for the front photo.
Park around the corner. I mean, or put it in the garage if you've got room.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Number 2, toilet seats need to be down.
Nobody wants to see that you forgot to flush.
They just don't even want to see that the seat's up.
Yeah, no.
I mean, just don't do it. Put the toilet seat down. It takes 2 seconds. And truth be told, I personally think the photographer should be doing that because that's what we hired them to do.
So we have a 3D camera and we do 3D tours for some of our listings. And if the toilet seats are up before I scan the house, I flip them all down. It should be a no-brainer.
Yeah, I can't even believe that these photos go on the market, but they exist for sure.
Happens all the time.
Yep. The toilet brushes and garbage cans should also not be out and visible in the photo.
So I'm going to ever so slightly disagree with
you
on this.
The plunger,
the
toilet brush.
I'm not talking about the plunger. I'm talking about the garbage cans. If your garbage cans are super neat and like stainless steel and go and look like they belong there and they're nice, like super neat and clean and nice, and it's not this obnoxious thing in the middle of the room, then I think on some rare instances you should have you can have the garbages out. Most times though, I would say that you're absolutely right that you should get rid of it.
So let's at least say the plungers and the toilet brushes.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing on that.
Stick them under
not
the
disagreeing
sink.
on that at all.
Stick them under the sink, okay? Number 4, turn all your lights on.
Turn all your lights on.
No dark photos. Please, no dark photos. Do I need to say also curtains open? But blinds open, light, bright. Please do not.
And you should have all your lights on, if possible, for all of your showings.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Number 5, clear your counters of anything extra. That is your bathroom and your kitchen and your dresser in your bedroom. We don't need to see all the things that you use for the day.
You've got your razors out. You've got your hairbrush out. You've got God knows what other toiletries and other personal items out. Nobody, including your realtor, wants to see that. Nobody does.
Same thing in the kitchen. A few key items is fine. Truth be told, you could remove all of it because we'd like to see the counters. Your stuff's not going to be there when we buy it. Clear the counters. It just looks better.
I mean, if you have a coffee maker out or if you have something like that, fine. But just get rid of most of it.
Exactly.
You know who you are.
You do. Number 6, pull the miscellaneous rugs. So,
yep.
I am not talking about you have a focal point under your dining room table rug. I'm talking your foyer rug that's random. I'm talking hallway runners. I am talking bathroom floor mats for sure. All get pulled.
You have beautiful wood floors, Brazilian cherry throughout your house, and then you have a whole bunch of little carpets going walkways from room to room to room with all these little throw rugs. No. We want to feature your floors.
And when you remove those little miscellaneous rugs that are great for high traffic and they serve a great purpose, but it makes the room look bigger because it's a continuous Photoshop.
Yes.
Anything that's obstructing the photo makes the room look smaller, and in person makes it look smaller. So pull the rugs. Okay. Number 7, eliminate the evidence of pets, at least in the main areas. Do you have a laundry room or a basement, or can you move it into the garage? I mean, at least for photos. Maybe you can't do it for the showings, but we don't need pet beds, dog bowls, food, cats, what are climby things?
Oh, the cat, the scratching towers.
Right. Remove evidence of pets from your home.
So this is kind of another thing, personal pet peeve of mine. We have a dog in our house, and we try to the best we can to minimize the impact that the dog has on the overall smell and appearance in the house. So we have dog things tucked away, in certain corners, mostly out of view, but we're also not for sale. If you're for sale, you want to get rid of that stuff as much as possible, at least for the photos.
Exactly. Number 8, clear the fridge of all magnets, things stuck to it. I don't even care if it's on the side. I know people have stainless.
When you said clear the fridge, initially I thought you meant like go into the fridge and throw all the food away. That's what I thought is the second you said that.
No, people have things displayed, and even on the side when you have the stainless, it's clutter. Stuff on the top, fridge clear. Show the fridge.
Remember that you're selling. So you want other people to envision themselves in that home, your home. So if you have all these fridge magnets and this and that and doohickeys and toilet brushes and plungers out, they're going to not feel like it's their home.
Because the truth is, it distracts from the features of the home. The features of the home is what's going to evoke the emotion to get the buyer to write an offer. Number 9. You ever see this? Although I guess I feel like this is more photography screw up more than the seller, as I'm saying this out loud. But I see people a photographer even get themselves in the photo because they take a photo in front of a mirror, or they get the flash of the photography in the photo from the mirror. Like there is a reflection back. Now, I guess I would say that this is not the seller's problem.
Yeah, this is not your issue.
But I would say that it drives me crazy. It is a faux pas of photography that made it to the public website to advertise your home for sale. There should not be some reflection of the flash or of any human being in any mirror, bathroom, or otherwise represented online to sell your house.
It took me a hot minute to understand that, again, because we do the 3D tours and I have a 3D camera and I have to be around the corner or something while the scanner is scanning. And I figured out that it's not just mirrors, it's actually microwave oven doors.
Ooh.
And sometimes like windows, like sometimes there's windows between rooms, like if you have like a 3-season room or something. So yeah, I learned that a couple times the hard way, but figured it out really quick.
And I'm going to say the last thing that, again, this one is not necessarily the seller's responsibility, but it is your home. So it ultimately falls to you to make sure that just like these flash pictures don't get on, is that the photographer that's hired is using a wide angle lens and your agent's not just using their awesome new iPhone. There is a difference.
There is a difference. It always irritates me. Once in a blue moon, till this day, here we are, how many years we've been together in real estate, 18 plus years, and we will still occasionally see a listing that has cell phone photos. It's crazy to me.
And here's the tip. Some photographers, their photos are still poor without the wide angle lens because how can you tell? Because you're not getting a full picture of the room. It almost looks like a picture of a sofa because that's the focal point because the angled lens is not wide enough to capture the whole room. So you're actually getting a picture of the sofa or the coffee table or the dining room table, the bed. The bed takes up the whole room. I'm going to tell you, it is better to eliminate a photo where it looks like you're taking a picture of the furniture and not the room than it is to include it. Sometimes more is not better. The goal of photos is to get people to want to physically walk through your house, not give them a reason not to because the house looks super small or it's a picture of a sofa.
Really, you as the seller, the number one thing that you can do is pick the right agent that will guide you through I mean, hey, we have to say it. We kind of have to sell ourselves here. But if you don't have an agent that is assisting you in what to put away, what to do where, set this up here, don't set that there, and they're probably not going to have the right photographer for you either. I mean, that's just the reality of it.
I agree. So, yeah, I think that's the best advice is that you should just make sure the quality of your agents.
You know what? Just save yourself some time. Shameless plug. Hire Team Tudisco.
Our team does the best. So, on that note, we appreciate you watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. Please watch another photo or another video, not just a photo.
Watch another photo.
If nothing else, you should check out the funny shorts on our YouTube channel.
This week is going to be good.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. So, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
The 10 most overlooked prepping. No, that's not working. The 10 most overlooked photo tip. I had it.
My eyes were closed.
The 10 most overlooked aspects of your home yeah. Okay. The 10 most overlooked photo prep tips for all of you sellers. Just roll with it.
This is terrible. Why don't we write it down?
Too many words.
Why don't we write it down?
You know what? If you could do it better, what are you going to say?
The 10 most overlooked things sellers forget to do when preparing their house for photos.
Coming up next on Real Estate Dirt. I almost forgot. I forgot it was my turn.
Well done.
I know.